Hi everyone. Welcome to Spill the Wool Tea podcast, episode 4 with me, Antonella. I am from Weymouth, Nova Scotia, and I live here with my cat Winston and my dog. Hi everyone. Welcome to episode 4 of the Spill the Wool Tea podcast with me, Antonella. I am from Weymouth, Nova Scotia, and I live here with my husband John and our cat Winston. So, I recorded this on Friday. Full disclosure, I recorded this on Friday, and as I was recording it, I realized that I say a lot. Like, it's a ridiculous amount of times that I said it. So I'm re-recording today because I was a little embarrassed. Like every other word. I cannot believe I do that. Do I do that a lot? Is that how I talk to people in real life? Oh my goodness. Anyways. So I'm re-recording because I feel better about it. I just wanted to say a big thank you to all of you who have left me comments. Yeah, just kind words and all of your encouragement. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. And if you're new, thank you for hanging out. I really, really, really appreciate you being here. So thank you. And today I want to share with you a couple of FOs, a few whips, some spinning, and a couple of acquisitions. I know that some of you don't want to know about that stuff, so I think I almost said So I'm going to put that at the end. No problem. I don't normally treat myself too much just because I have so much that I don't really feel the necessity to, buy lots of things. But once in a while I need a treat, and I haven't really treated myself in a really long time. And these are things that I really wanted, and I will explain why when I get to them. So my nose is really itchy. FOs. I have, my firewood just fell. I don't know if it fell against. I'll be right back. It's totally fine. I'm always worried that it's going to fall against the glass and then shatter the glass because I've heard that that can happen. I don't know, but okay. So first let me talk about what I'm wearing. This is I told you that next podcast I was going to wear one of my makes. And this is the Sunset Highway. This is the Sunset Highway sweater by Caitlin Hunter. And yeah, I'm wearing it. Thank you so much for encouraging me to wear my knits. I'm going to try. And this one looks okay. I really like it actually. It's really, really pretty. So in case you're new here, I knit this with my yarn, with Cozy Posy Yarn Co. yarn. This is, is there a hole there? This is Pinky Promise. And this is Jolie. This brownie color or this warm gray is corduroy. And this is straw flower. Yeah, so I'm really excited about this. It's really pretty. I love the colors that I picked. Anyways, okay. So yeah, I'm wearing my little hands. I'm wearing my hand-knit sweater. And hopefully I'll do that a little bit more often. So let's start off with this cute little sweater that I knit for my cat Winston. This is called the Boney Frank pet sweater, and I don't remember the name of the designer, and it is a free pattern on Ravelry, and I knit this with Ecological wool by Cascade, and that's all I remember. So I will link the pattern down below, and if you're interested in knitting this for your cute little kitty cat, I encourage you to do so because it is super sweet. I have knit Winston so many sweaters and none of them have fit, and that's because I was knitting him dog sweaters, and I believe that cats and dogs are different. They are. So the arms are actually here on the side instead of like here where the dog sweaters usually have them, and it fits him, and actually it fits him perfectly, but they're big holes, and I think that cats need that because their arms are like they're just, they need a lot of space, I believe. So this is super perfect for him, and I'm really happy with it. The only thing is that I knit it a little bit short. I don't know why. I thought that I kept measuring it on him and it seemed okay, but then when I put it on him, it's also not blocked, so that could be it. But when I put it on him, it looks like it is a crop sweater. So I'm gonna block it, but I also want to knit him a few more because I think they're so cute. And this took me like 3 days to knit. So yeah, it's really cute and I'm really happy with it. So yay. The other thing I finished is the Tulip sweater by Melody Hoffman. And she's Bee Mandarins on Instagram. And this is the cutest thing I have ever knit. And I think that I need one of these for myself. And I think I might have the perfect yarn for it too. And I will show you that in acquisitions. So I knit this using Hinterland Ravine. It is a Canadian yarn company based in somewhere in British Columbia, and it's beautiful. It's 50% alpaca and 50% rambouillet. So I'm excited to send this off in the mail, and it's gonna go to one of my nieces, and I am going to knit my other 2 nieces one as well. I'm excited to do that because I love this pattern. Look at how cute this scalloped edge is. And I'm gonna knit one for myself. I know I said that, I'm going to. I mean, this is the cutest thing in the world, and I think that Antonella needs one too. So, and I think yeah, like I said, I think I have the perfect yarn for it. I just don't know if I have enough. But yeah, this is going in the mail. I'm really excited. Hopefully she'll get it and she can wear it because it's pretty thick. So, I mean, we still have a couple of months of winter left, I believe. And then I had envisioned this to be a layering piece. So like I envisioned her wearing a long sleeve t-shirt underneath and this over top. And then in the spring, I believe she could probably still wear this as a layering piece without like a winter coat on. And yeah, I'm really excited to send this off to her. I think she's gonna be so cute in it. And when I get a photo, I will show you guys. So excited. Okay, let's talk about FOs. Whoops, sorry. Let us talk about whips. So I think in the first episode, which I feel like I may have deleted just because it was horrible. Did I delete it? I think I did. But anyways, I just realized that. I've been working on this for a few months now, but that's good time for me because, I mean, this was on my needles for 3 years. So, and I just finished it recently. But, so this is the Field Jacket by Ozetta, and I am using, I have more. I'm not playing Yarn Chicken, could you imagine? I'm using Rerum Natura Gilliat, and I don't remember the name of the color, but it's I believe it's Poivre Blanc, and it's really pretty. This is like my favorite yarn. Gilliat is my favorite yarn. I know that I apologize for mispronouncing it, but look, all right, let's talk about this. The pattern called for an Italian bind off or a Kitchener stitch bind off, and I don't know why this keeps falling. Frickin' frack. And I didn't do it. I know that it would have probably been the best thing to do, but I just couldn't fix it. Like, look at how long this is. And honestly, I have always done a stretchy bind off, and it's always looked really nice. So, although I am a little bit nervous about this one because it's so, look, I'll show you. It's wavy. And the person in me who has been knitting for 11 years is trying to calm myself down. It's going to be okay. This is going to block out, but the worrier in me is not sure. So we'll see. Worst case scenario is I just undo it, rip back, and do a proper bind off, or do the bind off, sorry, that is called for in the pattern. But I really don't think that, I'm pretty sure this is going to be okay, right? Yeah, see, it should be okay. Once I block it out and I like block it, it'll straighten out. And I have started one sleeve, and I'm really excited. This is a gift for my neighbor, and she is the best neighbor. I don't know what I would do without her. She is so kind. She's such a good friend for both myself and John, who are new here. Yeah, she's really good. She'll take me to the post office because John works away from home during the week, and I don't have a car. We're from Ontario. So in Ontario, it's okay to have one car. But in rural Nova Scotia, it's not. But it's okay. I'm gonna suck it up. But anyways, my neighbor takes me to the post office, and yeah, she's just so awesome. So, and she'll, you know, if I need to go grocery shopping, she takes me grocery shopping. She invites me over for tea. Yeah, she's just so lovely. And we play cards now too. I've gone over a couple of times to play cards. I realized that. My throat is really scratchy. I'm just gonna take a sip. We played Skip Boo, which was super fun, and I just really love her. So I'm knitting this for her, and I know she's gonna like it. Yeah. Actually, did I tell you I gifted her a pair of socks? They were, I think I showed them maybe in the last podcast. They were Christmassy socks or just holiday socks, or a sock set that I had dyed up in a few years back. And I finished the socks and I gave them to her, and she loved them. She sent me a thank you card Anyways, she's just so lovely. I love her so much, and I'm just so blessed and grateful to have her in my life. So this is for her, and my throat is really scratchy and dry. I want to talk about this. I'm drinking water, by the way. This is a mug by my favorite potter, based here in Nova Scotia, Von Smith. I actually bought this in 2020. So 4 years ago, I bought this, and it's so beautiful. And I love him. There are a couple more pieces of his that I would love to have. So him and his wife, so he does the pottery, he does the pots, he makes the pots. He does both wheel throwing and he does hand building. And he does the sgraffito. He did the sgraffito. And his wife is an illustrator, and she does the most beautiful illustrations, or just like she'll use underglazes on the mugs and just paint these beautiful, oh, they're just so beautiful. Her art is so beautiful. So yeah, I encourage you to take a look if you love pottery. They have a YouTube channel where he makes pots, and she'll actually do some illustrations, and it is the most amazing thing to watch. So if you love pottery, give them a watch. Okay, so I'm knitting the Sophie Scarf. I'm halfway done. I'm using the Unspun or pencil roving yarn that I showed you last episode. This is black, but I think it's more of a charcoal. And I'm really loving it. It's gorgeous. I love the fabric. And I believe I'm using a 4.5 millimeter needle, which is a 7 US, I believe. And I'm not sure what the pattern calls for. I believe it's a DK weight, but I could be wrong. Yeah, so I'm excited to finish this. Hopefully what I want to do is I want to finish the sweater, the field jacket for my neighbor, and then I'm really distracted. There's so much going on outside. It's probably not the best place to record a podcast because there's birds everywhere and there's dogs running amok, but it's where I get the best light. So, sorry. I don't know why my camera keeps falling today. So I think this is gonna be really cute. And I was thinking that, I could wear it as a scarf, but I don't know, has anyone ever tried putting this in their hair and then like tying it? I don't know, I think that would be kind of cute. I'm going to talk about spinning. So I don't know if I showed this in any of my other podcasts, but I can't remember, but this is a hank of yarn that I finished spinning and plying not too long ago. This is Rydale that I dyed, and it is a 3-ply, and I am going to use this for a Musselburgh hat. I've been saving the hank to show you before I cast it on. So I don't like blue, but there's something about blues and browns that I love, and so that is why I dyed it. It is one of my comb tops that I dyed it actually for myself. I didn't dye it for the shop. And it actually looks really nice on camera. So I'm gonna knit a Musselburgh hat I think I'm gonna send this to my dad. Actually, maybe it might be, I don't know, the Musselburgh hat seems like it's a little bit long, but I'm gonna knit it for someone. Maybe myself? I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I just really love it. I think it turned out so nice. And it's actually one of my first almost perfect looking yarns that I've done myself. So I'm really proud of this. Yeah. And then this little guy, I just did this recently. This is Cotswold. So when I first got back to Nova Scotia in June of 2023, I don't know why, but it's been really hard to find fleece. And that's probably because I'm new to the whole fleece obsession. And I think it's because I started watching podcasts again, and they were like spinning heavy podcasts, and there was a lot of fleece processing, and it just looked like so much fun. So anyways, frantically looking for a fleece here in Nova Scotia, and it was just so difficult. And the only one I was able to find was Cotswold. So it was a beautiful fleece. I just don't like Cotswold. I don't like the texture. It's like hair. It was like, for me, it was almost like spinning hair. So I gave that fleece to a friend of mine, but so basically what I did was I took a handful of the fleece and I scoured it, and then I processed it. And as I processed it through my drum carder. I made a couple of bats. Or did I make one? I made a couple of bats, and then I spun it. And I had a friend of mine, so I started spinning it, putting it through the carder, and I realized that I didn't like the feeling of it. So I thought maybe I was doing something wrong. So I asked a friend of mine if she could help me. And she's been spinning for a very, very long time, processing fleece for a very, very long time. So I don't know, it's just me, it's the texture. I just didn't enjoy it. So, but it's a beautiful fleece. I'm going to insert a little clip that I took of the fleece and of me spinning the fleece, because I had a few of you ask if I could do that. So I did that. But look at how pretty this is. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's heathered. It's so pretty. So yeah, the fleece was really beautiful. And it's actually not that bad. I couldn't see myself spinning the whole fleece. So it's a little bit disappointing, but my friend's gonna enjoy doing the spinning or the processing it, and yeah, she'll enjoy it. I just recently finished spinning this single, and this is a West Coast color and carding BFL silk comb top. So this is basically what it looked like. Now, when I was spinning this, so I bought this in Ontario when I was there recently waiting for surgery. And so this took on a lot of abuse because I bought it there, and then it, you know, moved around with me because I did a lot of moving around while we were there. We were staying with our parents, and so we were just moving around a lot, and so this moved around a lot, and so it was a little bit hard to spin. It was a little bit compacted from, you know, being moved around a lot. So I put it through my drum carder. And I'm gonna spin this, and I'm gonna card this, obviously. I'm gonna do a little bit more carding on this. But see how muted the carding makes it? I actually really love it. It's really, so this is really beautiful. I love this so much, like the colors, and the silk is just so pretty in here. I don't know if you can see it. Is it focusing? Focus, 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 focus. There you go. So the silk is really beautiful in here. And I thought I was gonna be disappointed. I thought it was gonna get like really muddy, but it didn't. It got really, it's a little bit more muted. And I believe the two of them together will be really beautiful. So I don't know if I talked about this, but I know I was thinking about it. I was wondering if it would be okay to put a carded bat and a comb top together. And I don't know where I saw it, but someone had made a handspun yarn with a combed top and a bat. So I think it should be fine. Because I'm new to this, I don't know. So yeah, I'm really excited to give that a shot. So I will hopefully have this done for the next episode. I'm really excited to show you all what it looks like and then knit with it. So that's that. And okay, so the next thing I want to talk about, I think I can talk about it. It's fine. It's part of my acquisitions, but it's talking about, okay, so this is another single that I just recently finished spinning, and this is a Targhee comb top that I dyed, and it was left over from one of my shop updates, so I kept it, and I spun it up, and it's really, really pretty. And then Andrea Mary just came out, not just, but in the last month or so, came out with her traveler shawl, and it's a 3-ply. And I thought, because I'm getting ahead of myself, and I'm getting so excited, so I'm like just spitting out words. I'm really sorry. So the thing about me is that I have fiber in my stash. I have a lot of natural colored things, comb top, and I don't have hand-dyed comb top. And I really wanted to knit, and I didn't know, I could have plied this with itself, but I didn't want to. I don't know why, I just didn't want to. I wanted to have more yarn. So I was searching for something that I could ply with it. And then Andrea Mary came out with her traveler shawl, and I learned about, not that I learned about 3-ply yarn, because obviously I did this as a 3-ply, but I wanted to do another 3-ply. So I reached out to Jen of Wee Chickadee, and I purchased 2 braids from her to do a 3-ply. So I'm really excited. I'm going to do this next, and then I'm going to knit up the Traveler Shawl by Andrea Mowry. So these two are a little bit similar, but they're not, right? I think it's going to be beautiful, especially with this. This will be very punchy. I think. I don't know. So I'm really excited about that. I caked up this yarn that I spun from, which I talked about in my last episode. I caked up this yarn from the Artifacts of Appreciation bat, which I wasn't really too, I don't know, I was a little bit, I don't know, I just didn't look nice in the yarn format, but I have to say that I stand corrected. I actually cast on a sock, but I cast on way too many stitches. I cast on 80 because I spun this very, very fine. It's definitely, it's a lace weight. And so I thought, well, then you have to probably cast on a few extra stitches. But I ended up casting on 80. I usually do 64. And as I was knitting it, I realized that it was really big. So I ripped back. I frogged it, and I believe what I'll do is I'll cast on 68. But the fabric is so beautiful, and I cannot wait to show you. I just wanted to show you in cake format because it is stunning. And this is the contrasting heel, cuff, and toe. It's cute. So, but I'm not sure. I think I might just actually knit the sock with one color. I think I'm going to do that. I think I just want to do that. So I'm really excited. Now the other thing I want to show you. Okay, so the rest of the stuff is going to be acquisitions. I've worked on them, but I feel like I've already shown too much acquisitions, and I don't want anybody to get upset. So if you have watched up until now, thank you so much. And I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I will see you next time. I hope you have a lovely week ahead. It's Sunday today, so I'm hoping to upload this evening or tomorrow. We'll see. But I hope you have a lovely week. And again, thank you so much for watching, for hanging out, for coming back. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, bye. Okay, so the other thing I treated myself to was a spindle. Look at how pretty she is. So this is a Bosworth spindle. It is a midi spindle, and it's zebra wood. So this is a little card that it came with. So it's a zebra wood 32 gram, 1.13 ounce midi drop spindle. And I love it. I'm obsessed with it. It is so much fun. So I have spun up some Cormo. So when I first started spinning, I was intrigued by processing fleece. And so I bought a small amount. I think I bought 8 ounces. Was it 4 ounces or 8 ounces? Anyways, I bought a small amount of fleece from a seller on Etsy, and I don't remember the information, but it has a lot of VM, and I'm okay with that. It's totally fine. Yeah, but I'm really enjoying the spindle though. Like, I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It is so much fun. Like, it is a lot of fun. It's like a lot of fun. So just so you know, it's a lot of fun. Okay. And then I just have acquisitions. Oh yeah. Straight acquisitions with nothing done to them. That's what I meant. Okay, so I purchased a few more of these beautiful, oh, I didn't say. So this is Targhee, and obviously this is Targhee. So I bought some Targhee to go with that. So these were Targhee, and these are Polworth. I've never worked with Polworth, so I just wanted to try it out. And I got 3 for another 3 ply. I know I said I don't like blue, right? I think I like blue. But so I'm going to do a 3 ply with these, and I'm really excited. I'm also going to knit another Dubler shawl. I love knitting the same pattern over and over again. There's something about me and familiarity, I guess. I don't know. I just really enjoy. I mean, we buy patterns. Not that they're expensive. They're not. They are priced very well. But I just really love knitting the same pattern over and over again, kind of, I think. I don't know. But I'm okay with knitting another one. I think it's such a beautiful pattern, and I love the way the hand spun looks in the pattern, so I would probably want to knit a few of those. Yeah, so yeah, they're really pretty. And Jen is really, really nice. She was just so nice to deal with, but look at how pretty this is. I love browns. I think that's what it is. The browns pull me in. And I also love I like blues that are almost gray. I love gray. So, and I love, it's been so gloomy out that I'm recently finding myself pulled towards color, like bright pops of color. So this one's really pretty. This is going to be a lot of fun to spin. I hear that Polworth's a little bit difficult for people who are like new to spinning, which, I mean, I don't think that I am, but I'll let you know how I find it. But if you are a new spinner, they do say not to use Polworth, merino, or anything slippery like silk. But you know what I say? If it's something that you want to try, just go for it. In my last podcast, I talked about unspun yarn, and I had purchased some, oh my god, Nutidin from a D-stash, and I got it, and it's so beautiful. So this is the yarn that I was thinking I could use for the Tulip, the adult, oh my gosh, I can't speak, for the adult Tulip. Now, what I was thinking is I don't have enough yardage, because this is 300 grams, and I think, I don't know, I actually don't know anything about that pattern, so I'll have to check. But if I don't have enough, so I have 300 grams of this colorway. It's called Morker. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. And the seller of this yarn was just so kind and lovely. So I'm super thankful. She actually sent me a little bit extra. So she sent me, this is a wild podcast. Chaos will ensue and does ensue. So she sent me another 200 grams of these smaller cakes. And maybe what I could do is hold them together, and that would give me, because I believe that the Tulip is a DK weight. It calls for DK or worsted. But if I hold these two together, I believe I can get gauge. But I can, yeah, because I mean, I think it would look really pretty. So maybe I'll do that. Problem solved. I think I'm gonna knit the Tulip with this. I'm really excited. Okay, that is my next cast on. I probably had so many other plans for like another sweater, but yeah, this is gonna be fun, I think. I'm really excited. And it'll go fast because it's like a heavier, oops, wrong bag. It'll go fast because it's heavier weighted, it's bigger yarn, and it's a it's just stockinette, right? I mean, that took me a while. I'm pointing to the field jacket if you didn't get that. The field jacket took me a while because it was knitting and purling. Oh, I think I'm going to do that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm really excited. Anyways, I'm wishing you all a lovely week ahead. Thank you so much for watching and for, I almost said thank you so much for watching, for hanging out with me, for supporting this little channel. I really, really appreciate it. And support just means watching, liking, subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. I'm really excited to continue to do this, and I hope y'all are too. So with that, I bid you adieu, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.